Well, hello, good people. I am Love's Passion, your in-house clinical sexologist and life coach, as well as your intimacy coach. This is Love's Passion Chat coming to you live here every Wednesday night at 9 p.m., 8 p.m. Central Standard Time here on Twitch. If you're on Twitch, don't forget to like, follow, share, and comment because your comments are everything. It's what keeps us going. If you're on YouTube, you can please click subscribe so that you're notified of our shows and when they will be on next. And if you're on Facebook, make sure that you like our page so that you'll know when we have our next upcoming talks. Our next scheduled upcoming talk is going to be on Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time is Sunday Conversations with the LusPassion crew. Now, no more further ado. I'm going to introduce each one of our crew, and I'll give you a little bit of background on them. So the first up, and certainly the best of the best, we have Miss Deb. She is a manager. She's a mogul. She's an entrepreneur. You know her. You love her. Her energy is absolutely amazing every day of the week. Miss Deb. Hey, girl.
Hey, beautiful people.
I'm good. You've been working like crazy?
Yes, I have. It's been a busy week. I'm not normally busy during the week, but I have been this week having another event tomorrow. So
your line of work, you're always working. That's all that matters. Even in the pandemic. Now let me see them nails. Let's see the nails because the nails are everything.
I got an appointment coming up, y'all. Got an appointment coming up.
Not like you need it. All right. Our next co-host is going to be Mr. Kirk Lockhart and Mr. Ask Kirk himself, Mr. Everything, Mr. Know Everything, because you can ask Kirk and he'll always give you an answer. Mr. Kirk Lockhart. Hi, Kirk.
Hello, family.
Hello.
Hello.
I like the little scrub. What's going on with this with the beard here? What's going
Oh,
on?
it's called Wednesday.
Oh my
Come
God.
into it.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, Jesus. So how you been doing?
I've been busy.
I know,
Work.
I'm in your town.
Work. I'm online all the time.
All right. With no further ado, we have two more co-hosts to introduce, and we have Mr. O himself. He's an actor, he's a singer, he is a magician man who will charm your pants off. Mr. O Don.
Hey, I like that.
Buckle up.
He's supporting
Buckle
that
up,
milk
ladies.
bud today.
Put
Got
your
some milk
seat-
bud going
Put your
on from the
seatbelt
That is a
on.
milk dud.
That
Rub it
is a
on, wipe
milk
on, wipe
dud.
off,
It's-
rub on, wipe
it's
off,
good.
wipe off.
Good luck. You know what I'm
That's
talking
right,
about?
left to right. How you been doing? How's it going?
Oh, just getting it done. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready for the show this weekend.
All right.
And so I just been preparing, I'm probably tomorrow go find me a nice little outfit or something to, entertain
Well,
in.
something.
You know what I'm talking about? I got a little debonair for my crowd, For real, for
Okay.
real.
That right there, that's what's up. All right, so our next co-host is the none other than Miss PB and J herself, Miss Peanut Butter. You know her, you love her. We need her in your life. Miss Peanut Butter, she's a poet, she's an author, she's an entrepreneur. You name it, she's it. How you going? How's it going?
Say, check this out. If I ever do a show, I need you to introduce me. I need you to introduce me
I got you.
because you are amazing. I didn't know I was called that. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, that's all part of that.
Hey, everybody.
What's happening in
Peanut butter.
Love is
Oh
happening.
man, I'm on an emotional journey.
Oh,
yeah.
We are too, because without our PB and J, we just don't function.
I'm
you
on an
looking
emotional
good and
journey,
all
guys.
12 years old tonight. I mean, goodness.
PB and K.
Well, you know what they say, them women with that
Cut it out.
they always look young.
At 45.
Yeah.
Where?
That's right.
Let me
All
put
right,
down my
all right.
computer.
Let's go ahead and bring up our last co-host, Mr. Ty Bear, Teddy Bear himself, Mr. Ty Bear 6'9". He's an entrepreneur, he's a manager, he's a mogul, he's a boss doing boss things. Mr. Ty Bear.
Wow, what's up, man?
What
Let's
it
do
do?
What it do? What it do?
Did she say 6'9" or 69? I wasn't sure.
However you like
However you like it. It depends who it's for. You know what I'm saying? It depends who it's for.
Reputation.
Whichever one.
So how
You know what I mean?
you been doing, Ty? How you been?
Oh man, I'm doing good. Just busy. I'm tired. You know what I mean? Busy. But that's a good thing. So just burning the candle at both ends of the stick. But eventually it's gonna pay off. So just staying focused, staying down, 10 toes down, and motivated. That's all.
There you go.
Awesome. We are blessed to have you in our presence tonight. We got a full house. This
We
show
got
is
the whole
about-
gang tonight.
Oh,
Gang, gang.
Gang.
Talk your
Gang, gang.
shit.
all of that in a bag of chips, especially when y'all find out what the topic is.
Yeah.
Now I told one person, and he knows.
We
Were
don't
you,
know, y'all.
look, were you able to let me see. I didn't get what you sent me, Ty. So I'm gonna just play it. I'm just go ahead and play it and turn
You
this
gonna
off.
play it? I emailed you the thing, but let me see. How we need to share.
Can you upload it to the show?
The video.
Don't you have the audio already?
Oh. Yeah, I do. I have it queued up. Don't worry about it. I do.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead and play it. Hold on a second.
Okay.
and everybody watching, this is what we do. This is technical difficulties. We make it happen because this is real people having real conversations. This is a real show. Ain't nothing pre-recorded about this.
At all.
This ain't difficulties. It's not difficult.
It's difficulties when it don't flow smooth.
When it don't flow right, you just reposition.
Hey, that part.
You just adjust.
Adjust.
Okay, listen, y'all.
And I've been married for 21 years, and we have 3 teenagers at home. I'm working from home now, so I'm able to cook for the kids and be a bit more hands-on. I also have more time to see how ignorant my husband really is. He is a cheater and a very bad one. He's been busted several times, and I've overlooked it because I don't want to break up a happy home. My father is a big influencer in my life. He was a pastor for most of my life, and when he cheated on my mother, he got excommunicated from the church. I know I should not be getting marital advice from him, but he's a wise man, so I'd rather listen to him than a therapist. He's always told me to keep to myself and not to look for things, and I will have a long and happy marriage. Being in the house 90% of the time shields me from anything my husband might be doing in the street. That's why I call him ignorant all the time. He can't even cover his tracks like a seasoned womanizer would. I've seen inappropriate emails to his female manager, and I've seen text messages and breast pics on his phone from random women. That's his thing. He always gets several breast pics from the women he's sleeping with. It can be 2 or 3 at a time for all I care, but there's no way I should know what he's up to. Women in my family disagree with me all the time and try to tell me things about my husband. I ask them politely to not speak with me because I'm not leaving this man. My dad came over the other night and confirmed what I believe. He said if it ain't broke, don't fix it. My man still makes me feel like I am the only woman for him, despite what he does behind my back. Am I a fool for letting this slide, or do I destroy my family and leave them?
All right.
I'm going to drink to that one.
Oh, that's deep. That's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep.
So this is a clip that I heard from Steve Harvey, and me and my husband was having a whole conversation about it. And we heard what, their responses was, and I was interested on what you all thought about this strawberry letter. Anybody want to go first? Don't all talk at once.
Man.
I mean,
yeah. I'm trying to.
Hell yeah.
I'm processing it right now.
Okay, wait. We got one up.
I don't know that it's enough information for me to formulate an opinion.
Oh, you got a lot of information.
No, I got a lot of information, but I said enough for me because what they gave us.
Wait, hold on. Peanut Butter wants to go. Go ahead. We can't hear you.
Oh, she froze.
Her dog. Who dog is it? That's her dog.
That might be mine.
We can still hear you even if we can't see you, Pete. Go ahead, talk.
First of all, gee. Oh,
okay.
We lost it.
Okay.
Hey,
can y'all hear
by
me?
next show, I'm taking the oath. By next show, if I gotta buy her a damn computer or whatever, I'm doing it. By next show, she gonna be straight. By next show.
Yeah.
That's on my face.
Okay. On this strawberry letter, when people are cheating, we all know about cheating. Everybody had some experience with either being cheated on or cheating. And it's a yes or no thing. Either you want to deal with it or you don't. You want to stay or you want to go. He should stop, but obviously he's a serial cheater, and she catches him. And the thing,
a sloppy serial cheater.
He's a sloppy serial cheater, and I don't want to give anybody tips on how to cheat because I'm not a pro cheater at this point in my life.
He ain't sloppy. He's not sloppy.
He's just cheating. She looking. She catching him. He just getting caught. He got enough. She know he get pictures. She know that. It's kind of like there's a little hypocrisy in some of this stuff. When someone is looking through your stuff, they're gonna find something. I'm not defending him, but she says she knows he's a cheater and she loves him and she wants it to work. If you choose to be with a cheater, you're gonna get cheated on. You can't stop him by, complaining. It's not gonna stop him. And she has the choice. She does not have to stay with him, but she doesn't want to blow up her family. How many people's heard that before? I don't want to blow up my family.
Hey, it's the truth.
Honestly, I don't think she's the only woman in that predicament.
Yeah.
I think there are several women that know they married to some whole ass, and they stay anyway. But some people fight about it all the time. She's saying, I know, but I'm not doing nothing. I'm not going nowhere.
So what do you suggest to a person that says that, though? I'm not going.
If it ain't broke, her daddy said it best. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
I'm struggling with it because I would not be okay with that, right?
But she says she is.
I know.
That's the big part.
That's the problem.
I'm trying to even figure out how I could be okay.
You could.
Dude.
That's
all right,
you.
let's play devil's advocate, right? Everything else is fine, right? Everybody got some bullshit. His bullshit is he steps out from time to time, right? And now it's to the point where I don't think he's sloppy. I just think that he knows that she knows that he knows that she ain't going nowhere.
No,
you know that I know that we know that you ain't going nowhere.
Number one,
and this is just what I do.
So she get titty pics every day.
She's looking, so she ain't completely cool with it. Or why is she looking?
That's true.
That's why I say
she know it's there.
There's a contradiction in. I know what he's doing, but I'm still looking every day. I'm looking on his phone. I'm looking
because she might accept it, but I bet if she's honest with herself, she would wish that he not do that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I agree with that.
But she's checking every day. But see, no, watch this. Let's look at it from other. She's checking every day, so one day hopefully be pleasantly surprised that it's not there. You see, it's like somebody get that direct deposit on the 3rd or the 15th, and you know it's coming on the 15th, but you've been checking your bank account on the 13th, on the 14th, seeing if it comes soon or see if it come early. You know it's coming on the 15th, but you still checking to see if it come early. You still checking to see if it's there. For her, she knows that it's there, and I think at this point she's checking and hopes one day that it won't be there because she already knows.
I agree. But you know what I'm thinking? You know how when a person is on a job and that job is not a good job for them, but they accept the terms of and the conditions of working there and they stay around? How do you help that person who accepts the terms and conditions and then complains? If you call me complaining about something you keep accepting, I opt out. I say, you know what? We're gonna have to talk. I can't help you because you accept this and you want. I'm not criticizing. I'm just being real with her. She accepts the terms and conditions of this relationship. Therefore, it's out of my hands. So,
well, I think you have to kind of ask yourself what's valuable in your marriage, right?
Yeah.
Some people, I know people that are married that stay in an unhappy marriage for stability. You know what I mean? You don't want to rearrange your whole life. Right. You don't want to go through all that. So you just start to overlook things.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're I don't know how. I mean I can tell you this from experience. You can pray, you can fast, you can do everything you can and ask God to change that man. But that don't mean it's gonna happen.
Right.
This is what she had. I think she never said he was staying out all night, right? She didn't say he was staying out all night.
She said he still treats her
like she's the only person in the world. So okay, so I have a man that he steps out from time to time. He gets him a little side piece from time to time, but he still bring his ass home every night. He go to work. He take care of his responsibilities at home. He makes me feel like I am the one. I just
all right,
from
then,
time to
ma'am.
time.
If you ever hear my voice, go and get you some side meat too.
Well, okay, let's dissect the letter first of all, because number one, she says she's happy, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's all that matters, right? She's happy, right?
She's not happy. She's really
saying.
saying.
Wait, hold on. Now, how can we say that she's not happy?
She said she was.
How do we determine who's happy with what? Because her issue wasn't that she was unhappy. Her issue was that he's a bad cheater.
Yeah.
Her father was a cheater.
Sloppy.
And he was a good cheat. But he got found out by the church and got excommunicated. Now, did that say that his mother left him? No. But that's what she saw. That's what she was raised with.
What just happened was what we just heard between us 3, 4, 5 is we kind of can excommunicate somebody for doing something we don't agree with. She kind of agree with it. We did what the church did. If we say break up, leave, get a side dude. What she said though was that she was happy. She just wished he wasn't a cheater. But she's accepting.
No. Now you missed that part. She never said she didn't wish he was a cheater.
She wished he wasn't sloppy.
She's a sloppy cheater. She don't like it that her family coming back to her with it. And she don't like that she's finding stuff that, she just wishes he was a better cheater.
Okay, but he's not. So how can she be happy about that?
He needs some cheating lessons. Okay, that's all.
First of all, hold on. And that's why her daddy was giving her.
Really,
tips.
She's saying, I don't give a damn what you do, but stop letting it come back to me. That's what she's saying.
That's what
so
she said.
basically, it's an open marriage. It's a one-way open marriage. Do you not get that?
Yes.
But
it's a I know your bullshit and I'm okay with your bullshit because I'd rather deal with your bullshit than some other bullshit that I don't know about. I'd rather deal with your bullshit, you stepping out from time to time, than dealing with the next bullshit that a motherfucker don't come home at night. Or he start taking care of another family, or another motherfucker start putting their hands on me. I'd rather deal with your bullshit. You know what I mean? And I'm okay with it. Mm-hmm. If the grass is greener on the other side, typically the water bill is higher.
Guess what?
That's a good one.
That's what this
Hold on, let me write that
down. The grass is greener where you water it, okay?
Water bill is higher.
Yes.
It is.
Right.
Drop that.
That's what these two did. The same thing that the Steve Harvey team did. That's what y'all did. Like he said, we went into, you should leave him. We should, divorce him, and you're not happy. We put our wants and our needs and our wishes upon what her personal request wasn't for her to be happy. She's happy. She says she's happy, and we gotta believe people at what they say. We can't tell them they're not happy with their situation because every situation is different.
What did she say though? She said she called him ignorant. Was that the word?
Yeah. Ignorant. Ignorant because he's caught. He's real sloppy with his
sloppy cheating.
I'm telling you, that don't make that woman happy.
Well, let's see.
Her
father was.
She don't want to know about it.
He was.
I know, but I don't want to see it. I don't want to find it.
Her father, she loves her father. He gives very good advice. But her father,
he's a wise man.
And he's a wise man. So
says who?
Says her.
She said her father was a wise man.
Right.
I touched on this last week. Some of y'all don't need to be listening to your mama, your daddy, your mama, or your auntie, because they didn't get it right either. Okay.
Yeah, you said
sometimes you've got to find some other resources.
I agree with that, but that's not really the issue. The issue is, or at least the way it was approached.
She mentioned it.
I'm in business. I'm gonna look at it like I do when I consult with someone in business. I ask a person, what is their goals? And I ask them, what is the purpose of this meeting? What are we talking about? This letter was talking about her husband being a sloppy cheater. That's what I heard. I can assume she wasn't happy with him being a cheater, but it didn't really sound like that. It sounded like she was more upset with her finding out about it. Because as long as it was done in the dark, she was cool with it. So if I'm really helping her, if I'm gonna help her and answer the questions that she had, I gotta help her deal with her situation, not change him. So it doesn't matter if you can deal with it or not, or if I can deal with it. Her problem is, I wish he wasn't so sloppy, ignorant. She didn't like that.
She didn't like that.
He need to step up his game.
So listen, if I was to talk to a woman like this, you know what I'm saying, I would actually tell her like, hey man, at least go to the dude and just be like, hey bro, your shit is sloppy, bro. Your shit sloppy. I told my ex-girlfriend that shit. I told her, I went to her, we was together for 4.5 years, and I told her, I said, your shit loose, baby. You need to tighten up. You need to tighten up. You need to tighten up your game. Your game is too loose. You know what I'm saying? Because I got good game come from a woman. You know what I'm saying? So I was raised by a female. My mama taught me the games that some females play. That's what she taught me. So a female can't run too much slick shit on me because I got mamas, I got sisters. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like I would tell her, just go to the dude. If you're going to let him, you know, if he going to get a pass, like, hey, bro, clean your shit up, bro. Yeah, clean your shit up,
instead of a strawberry letter, she need to have they need to sit down and talk over coffee.
Like, clean your shit up, my nigga. Like, you making me look bad. You already out here doing what you're doing, but goddamn, you making me look bad.
It's the disrespect on top of the disrespect.
It's in her face.
Like, fuck,
get
you
you
making me look bad.
She don't like the hoes in her face.
Now my family.
I wonder if anybody ever
so now everybody like this. So my nigga, clean your shit up.
Well, that's gotta be embarrassing too.
It is.
She's more embarrassed. She's more embarrassed than jealous.
Yeah, she's more embarrassed than she is hurt. She's embarrassed.
She's not hurt.
She's not hurt.
No, she's not hurt. She's more embarrassed. That's why she want him to clean it up. That's why she said he's ignorant, because he don't know. Like, my nigga, clean your shit up. You already.
But he know he messy because apparently don't you think she said something to him? She calls him ignorant. So they have a conversation about it.
They had a conversation.
She's not saying nothing.
The man had
an argument about it,
but not a conversation. Now you got.
She's not really saying shit to him.
Right. When
she's not saying nothing to him.
Nobody's listening.
You can tell.
I can tell she's not saying nothing to him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. In Ty, men, I don't know if either one of y'all ever cheated on purpose, but if you ever cheated, this is the kind of woman that is easy to cheat with, because she would tell me she's not vulnerable. This is the type of woman that a regular dude, a dude that does that type of things, gonna swoop right in and say, "Oh man, you just need to step out." You know, hey, I can help you with this problem. You know, and that, I see a vulnerable situation because he's sloppy. And she said, when she calls him ignorant, you know why she called him ignorant? Because she feels like he gonna fuck around and I'm gonna step out too.
And she ain't gonna step out too.
But she said there's a gap there.
You can tell she'll step out if the opportunity. She'll step out.
She might be stepping out already.
She might be stepping out
already. Losing the problem.
She lost respect for him.
Y'all are making a whole lot of assumptions.
Yeah.
Based off of no information. So
based off of what she said.
Wait, hold on, because the reason why I even brought this up is because it did bring about a lot of issues within people in general. It's sort of like when you tell somebody one thing and they pass it down. When they get back to you, you done had a whole different life. And the whole conversation done switched. Now, she already said she's 52, 3 kids that are teenagers. She's now at home working. She's happy. Now, these are the facts that she has presented you with, not the assumptions of what we put our life into those situations and give them advice based off of our life and our situation.
Right.
So that's what I just really, I love you guys there, but really just bringing it full circle to see yourself in the mirror, to see how we judge people based off of our life experiences, and we advise people based off our life experiences versus what they are telling you. We're telling them You're not happy. You couldn't be happy. He's cheating on you. You need to leave. You need to get you some side piece. All of these stories that have went everywhere based on no information other than the facts that she presented. She's happy.
Right.
Three teenagers in high school. She's a stay-at-home mom. They've been married 21 years. He treats her like she's the only one. These are the facts. Fact is, he is a sloppy cheater, and her question is based off of, do I leave him, break up my happy home, or do I stay? That was her question. So we don't went into.
We answered that.
So how does
but
she?
here's the
Be
problem.
happy if she's asking that question.
No, but here's the problem. No. Because here's the problem. The problem is, and there's one little piece to me that stuck out the most. Right? She said, I realized how ignorant he is. See, I'm okay. Now I'm staying home, and I can see him for who he is. Now, granted, he does this bullshit, and he steps out this, that, and the third. But I'm starting to lose respect for how smart he is, how intelligent. Because when a woman finds a man, right, she finds a man that she can depend on, that can lead her the right way or keep her safe and lead her into the arms of protection and a safe haven, right, and give her proper directions. Even though he got some bullshit with him, even though he may step out from time to time and this, that, and the third, but I trust you to keep me safe. I trust you to make the right decisions when it counts. But she said, I'm starting to realize how ignorant he is. That's the question. The problem is now she's starting to say, damn, can I trust him to lead me? Even though I don't mind the cheating shit. I don't mind it. I can deal with that. I can swallow my pride. He bring his ass home every night. He make me feel like I'm the only one. But I'm starting to realize he ain't as smart as I thought he was. What do we do with that?
Right.
Disrespect.
That's what I'm saying. I heard the facts of what she said, but I heard what else she said. You know, when he made the ignorant comment, there were other little things that she said. You can say you're happy all you want, but you can't. Well, I can't imagine being happy about my family knowing about you hoeing, me knowing about you hoeing, it being right in my face, you know. And then why are you asking, should I leave or should I go, if you confident about in your marriage?
And with me, I'm looking at it. I also look at it from a emotional perspective, to where, what's the validity in her saying he makes me feel like I'm the only one, but you know that you're not.
You can't feel like the only one when you go to his phone and see ass and
you can't sit here and tell me that the validity is solid, that when he tells her that or make her feel like that she's really secure in that, knowing that this nigga get titty pics every other day. Like, come on, reverse the situation. If I knew my chick was getting penis pics every couple of days, you think I want to stick around? And no, man, come on, man, this is crazy. I don't care how happy, I don't care what it is. You got a bunch of other more penises coming your way? No.
I mean, we say a lot of things a lot of times. I just can't imagine. Like I said earlier, I think she would appreciate it more if he would just stop doing that.
If he would just stop
and give her what she deserves.
Thank you.
I hear you.
But there's power in knowing that you are the one.
Yeah.
There's power in that. There's a sense of security in. There's power in that. I can see the ass pics. I can see the tit pics. But I know I'm number one. I'm number one. Like, his ass ain't going nowhere at the end of the day.
But again, are we basing our advice based on what we would do?
Yeah,
no,
a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean, a little bit.
Just interject. I feel like I'm just interjecting my opinion of the situation.
If you ask me the question,
based off of
if you ask me,
your life experience and what.
No, for her, I'm feeling like
I'm going off of what she said.
But
I got a little bit of Deb and Deb's answer. I got a little bit of O and O's answer. I got a little bit of Ty and Ty's answer, and you. We can't help but interject. And we're not saying do what we would do, but we're responding when Deb said something that got my attention. She said, I heard what she said, but I also heard, as a woman, Deb heard some things. Ty heard her say, what was it that you said, Ty? You heard
to realize how ignorant he is. That's
yes,
part.
I agree with Ty. I think that you lose respect for a person as an ability to lead you when they make bad decisions that are so blatant. I think, to me, that's the biggest thing that I heard. But that was because I was listening and he heard it.
I agree with that too.
And we agree, women want to be secure. They like,
That's what
even
I said.
if you could have all kind of shortcomings, but boy, if they trust you as a leader, they gonna ride with you.
Let me play devil's advocate, because I brought up a great analogy. Back in the olden days, that's how it was. The man went around and he was the biggest whore, but he took her home. He made sure that woman felt great, and he took care of his family. Now, everybody might have knew, but that was that environment. You understand what I'm saying? And it sounds like that's the environment that she's coming from. So who are we to judge that upbringing that she had? Because it's the same thing when you look at, I was raised in a 2-parent home and it was dysfunctional. So I'm going to have a 2-parent dysfunctional home. As children, we learn the things that reverberate into our adulthood. And she sounded like she had a father who did the same thing. Only reason he got found out is because the church found out. Her mom probably already knew, and they were fine with it. But because he got sloppy and the church found out, did he get excommunicated? Now, his mother didn't divorce him, leave him and take the kids, or get a side piece. Because, that's not what she said. We have to go by what people say, and I understand.
Women did have side pieces too.
Billy, you
The milkman.
Okay.
The milkman.
At the same time, we got to take them at face value and not give them what we would do, but what they are asking you. Because not every lifestyle are you going to agree with.
That's why you the sex therapist. Because you can't ask me that.
I just disagree. Just disagree with one thing that you said. Okay, and I'm sorry. I'm cuss a little.
Okay.
You got some women fucked up. Yes, they did have a side piece. I know that for sure. You got some women who gon' get theirs if they can't get it at home. Okay, but then you do have some women that are going to be completely loyal and never do anything. I know about a marriage in my family where the wife knew what her husband was doing as well. She never left. She wasn't leaving. Same scenario. She wasn't. But I know even though she never raised hell about it, I sat and talked with her about it. I know she didn't like that he was doing it, but she wasn't going nowhere.
Okay. I'm putting the chat so that y'all can read it again. But what if this is a woman married to Elon Musk? Would your answers change? Would your advice change?
What did we say? I don't think we told her to do nothing.
Leave. You deserve better.
Who said leave?
I never said leave because I don't.
None of us said leave.
Taking to the curb.
I didn't say leave.
She said she was cool. She just wanted him to be smarter. That's it.
I want her to have what she truly wants.
That's Deb again. Now that is you, Deb. That's you.
Look at him. He done turned on you.
No, I ain't. I'm saying Deb is being an advocate for women. And that bitch said he's dumb.
Yeah.
She said he's dumb.
He's dumb.
He's ignorant. She's upset with his decisions. She's okay with him, his titty pics and his girls. She don't like seeing it. She wants you to fool me. She's saying, dude, fool me. Make
Be
me
smarter.
Respect
Be
me
smarter.
enough to
Yeah.
keep it away
Smarter.
from me.
Yeah.
Clean it up. Tighten your shit
we
up,
were
bro.
just-
It's loose.
We were
Your
just
game is loose, bro.
we were
That nigga
expounding
game
on
is
what
loose.
could happen. I agree with that,
Yes.
Aretha. We did make some assumptions based on what other people might do in the same situation, but none of us said leave. None.
Mm-mm.
That's not
Yeah,
our business.
Mm-mm.
She was
Yeah.
asking the letter. I think the letter needs to be to
I never
him,
tell anyone
telling
to
him
leave.
what he's doing
It's your
wrong,
decision.
not to Tom,
And
not
he-
to
and
what's
he
his
to
name?
clean
Steve
it up.
Harvey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just she need to talk to a man.
Yeah, he needs to clean it up. That's it. He just needs to
Fix
clean
it.
it up. Like,
Clean it
come
up.
on, man.
It's
Come on,
doable.
clean your shit up, bro.
Well,
You can
Come
fix
on,
that.
bro.
What? Okay, why is it that it's apparently generation to generation? Why is it okay for a man to step out and have another life and another? Why is that okay?
Who said that? Who said it is or isn't?
Love was saying that that's how it was back in the day. So I
No,
mean,
she was saying that in our past generation that used to be the way it was, more acceptable. Shout out Pawpaw, who got kids that and cousins that I met in the last 20 years. She's saying a fact, not saying it was right or wrong. It used to be that way. A lot of people's lives have gone in a better direction, you know, because of what they want and what they strive for. But still, that would be me judging. If I said two parents is better without any facts to back it up, I'm just talking. Is it really better? I raised my kids and I'm divorced. It was two parents. You know, is it really better? I think I would prefer it to be a two-parent
well, I would
nuclear
never
family.
say that it was better until I knew the dynamic. Because if it's a toxic marriage, then you are hurting your children.
Yeah,
it
exactly. So in this one case, though, based with the information she gave us, again, all we heard was that she was upset with his decision making, and she's still there. Based off of that alone,
She
I
said
don't
she
see
ain't
any point to-
leaving.
Huh?
Yeah, she said she ain't leaving. Yeah,
She
she
not
said
leaving.
she ain't leaving. Yeah, she
And
said
she
it.
not
tells
leaving.
her family she's not leaving.
She said
So
she stand for her
That's-
family.
That's
But you
what
know-
that's what tells me to say. Like she just saying, nigga, clean your shit up. Like clean it up. Damn, I ain't going
Fix it.
nowhere. You gonna do it? Just make it look good. Come on, man. Make me look better. About you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Like yeah, she feel like you look bad. You got me out here looking sloppy because you being sloppy. Everybody in
Because
our business.
Here's the thing.
They shouldn't be.
Here's a deeper question. Is love a possession? Because I love you, do I possess you?
Nah, it shouldn't be. I feel like it shouldn't be.
I love
Because
that.
I feel like it shouldn't be. I don't like to be. I don't like
Possess
to
what,
feel like.
Ty?
I don't like to feel like I'm possessed. I don't like that obsessive shit. That's obsessive. That's obsessive.
Do you think
You know
she's
what I'm
trying to
saying?
possess him by asking him not to be sloppy though?
Nah.
No.
No.
She just don't want him to be sloppy.
Yes,
Here's the thing,
clean it
because I love
I
you
don't want that
because I
man to
love
do
you,
the
right?
period, but if he is gonna do it, clean it up. That's what she
Yes.
wants. But
Right,
I hate
meaning I
that.
can't control you, meaning I love you, but I can't control you. Like you're still your own person. You're still your own. You're gonna do what you want to do. Listen, but I love you, and because and because you step out, does that change the fact of why I love you? Because I mean, even though you slept with someone else, does that change what you have done to make me love you? It doesn't.
Well, I think it has because she called him ignorant. So at this point, she is like, "Come on now,
I think
damn! I
it's
know you
respect.
doing it. I let you get away with it."
But
No,
I
but
can
letting
love you and you can be
away
stupid
with
at the
it,
same time.
That's possession. It's like she's giving him permission. You know, she don't run him. I don't run you. You don't run me. You can't make a person do anything. And respect, it's about respect and self-respect. Her self-respect is damaged because she feels weak. She doesn't like the fact that he's doing it and everybody else knows. She knows. Her self-respect is under attack, not him. He'll never know about this letter. This letter was between Steve Harvey and us. In the
look,
world,
unless he listen to Steve Harvey, that's how he's gonna know.
that's true.
You know who he is, and you know his wife, and you know details.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, but look
Yeah.
here, people. Look here, good
It's
people.
love and possession.
I have to pop out
Okay.
Thank you guys for having this conversation and continuing this conversation. Ty is in charge of the girls and the boys in the room. Y'all behave. I'm leaving. Love you guys.
Love
Hey,
you.
Jimmy D.
Love
Thank
you.
you for
We'll see
joining
you.
us.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Okay.
Y'all have fun.
Enjoy California.
Hey, that part. Hey, let me switch this up.
California.
Let me get us in here like that. There
They
we
not
go.
far from me, but
I like that,
they
I like
far
that.
from me.
No, they
They
far
in
from me.
Anaheim.
Oh yeah, they're a nice little
Anaheim.
minute.
Oh,
That's
shit.
a hike.
Yeah, Anaheim, for real. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't
So
like
is
the story.
so is love and possession?
No,
Is love and possession?
no, not for everybody, but many people I think many people misunderstand and think they possess you when they say they love you. I don't want you to love me if you must possess me. I'd rather you like me and let me be me than to love me and try to control me.
Hmm.
That's
Because that's
deep.
what I
Right.
give you. Deb, if I love you, I want you to be you.
Yeah.
I ain't
Facts.
coming no other way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
but
folks be
that's
out here
what.
wearing masks.
No,
That's
but
the
I,
truth.
but I, I'm be honest. The story, as a woman, I don't know. I mean, she might be okay with it. I just can't imagine being okay with it. And I think at the end of the day, she would probably appreciate it more if her husband wasn't cheating on her and he wasn't humiliating her in these streets.
Out here in these streets.
But
if everything else was
I don't know
fine,
if it's about her self-respect or what, but
Yeah.
I just have a feeling that she would just prefer that he not behave like this, period. But she has to accept that she has told herself she has to accept this,
Yeah.
but Deb, my question, Deb, if everything else was perfect, do you put more weight on that or less weight? I mean, if everything else was perfect, is that enough to say, you know what, you got your little side job, I'm done. But everything else was perfect.
I was cheated on. It just don't set well.
We
with
all
me.
different. And the difference is, I'm sorry, baby,
I
but
know.
with his question, what he's asking, I think he's asking, I could be wrong, but what I'm hearing is like the analogy I made about a job. If you like the job and you happy with the job, you don't quit because other people say they couldn't do your job. You do the job. Her job, she's locked in. She wants to be there. She just want him not to be sloppy. That's what I heard. Unless she's not being 100 with us, I heard her say, I don't want to leave. I don't want to break up my family. He makes me feel like I'm the only one, which is a hell of a job when you're cheating. Woo.
I heard her say she asked at the end, do I break up my happy home? So something's on her mind.
Yeah, but that just means she one of those women that listen to other people. That's why she on no cap. That's why she wrote a strawberry letter. Oh, ain't wrote no strawberry letter. Ty ain't wrote no strawberry letter. We ain't gonna ask nobody about something that is actually. If I ask Kurt, do you like this situation? If you don't, we need to change this goddamn address.
We need to change it. We need to change it.
But you too, Deb, you wouldn't do it. Based on everything you said, that ain't you. You ain't getting down like that.
You'll be out of there. You know
right.
I don't want to be married then.
But you would quit a good job too that pay all your bills and otherwise if you good and you got your pension and everything set up, you probably quit a good job because they don't give you Friday off.
That part.
That's what I hear in this woman, and what I hear a lot with my women. Y'all, I'm not Kevin Samuel. Don't get mad at me, dude. I just hear a lot of women. This is one of the things that women feel like we slander women. I hear a lot of women. Somebody tried to call me. Somebody tried to call me, y'all. Sorry.
They try to stop.
I hear a lot of people. When they complain, they'll what they call cut off your nose. Just fight your whole face.
So fight your face.
And that's what she's saying. She's asking somebody. She don't need to ask that question. Can't nobody else answer that question because when she's alone, what do he say? If you think you're lonely now, wait until
tonight.
Wait
until the dark.
Now
that's when it hits you.
Hit everybody else different. Somebody gets it. I get it. There's somebody who say, I'd rather be lonely. I'd rather be lonely than to be with somebody who getting titty pics. They just titty pics. That's my opinion. They just titty pics. I don't care about no titty pics.
Well, y'all men, y'all like to look at
Oh.
ass and titties. I really don't
When
think
it's
that
cold
they be
outside,
I'm off.
offended
girl.
by
Can't hear you.
y'all looking at ass and titties. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Y'all just like to look at ass and titties. It don't matter what kind of ass and titties you got at home.
Wait.
You can have ass and
Wait.
titties at home,
Wait.
and y'all still will
Yeah.
look at them.
Yeah, we still gonna look because that's in our nature. It's
Yeah.
in our nature to look.
That's what I'm saying. That's not no fight. But
Well,
I mean, there's a difference between you going and looking and somebody sending them to you personally.
That's true.
Why?
Who is this?
Because that's personal.
Who is that? Who's sending you pics? And you, my
I mean,
man.
she just
I don't
a
give
little,
a damn. There ain't even nothing you can say, Kyle.
I mean, she just a little friend.
Uh-uh.
That, you know, so many
Uh-uh.
from time to time.
No.
She's just friendly like that. She working on her IG
Ain't that a
career.
bitch?
She working on her. She becoming an IG model. And she want to know if I like her pictures or not.
No.
That's the type of
No.
shit he be saying. That's why she say he ignorant.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
She need marketing with her IG career.
At the end of the day, I pray that
Yeah.
she gets what she really and truly wants.
No, for real.
You know what I mean?
I just think she's happy. I think she's really happy.
See,
And I think she's got to the point. I think she's got to the point where she is starting to consider how other people view her. And before, because this is nothing new, and I think she had a little fuck it in her system, and it's got to the point where, you know what I mean. And I think now it's got to the point where she's starting to view how people see her. And now she's asking the question: Do I do this? Do I change? Do I not? Am I really stupid? But stop caring what other people think. If you happy, then be the fuck happy with what you got.
I mean, I think it's true not to be worried about what everybody else talking about. Because
Nah,
that's
for
your
real.
marriage. You know what I mean?
A fact.
Did I miss something when I peanut butter?
Nah, peanut butter.
Well, not peanut butter.
Peanut
Yeah,
butter.
you probably
That's
did
crazy.
the same character.
Well, damn, I
I
know
mean-
it was something I missed. It was you.
I don't know. It just ain't for me.
But
So-
did that?
I can't.
Would you
take it with
Would
me.
you quit a good job that pay all your bills, pension, 401k, because they won't give you Fridays off?
No. I'm just telling the truth.
Well, then she ain't got to quit either.
Well, she
I
tolerates.
didn't say that she
tolerate.
should. I said
You.
that I want her to have what she really, truly wants. I don't give a damn what the letter says. That's
Yeah.
because y'all heard.
She only stayed
Y'all
for
You got a good heart,
y'all,
there.
some of y'all heard I'm happy. I heard this, but I think when you call a man ignorant and then you say your
Father
family,
said she
your
only
friends
stand
know
for his
how
You ain't
ignorant
happy.
you are, that you ain't right with that. You really ain't all right with that. You really ain't.
Can I ask you a question, though?
Go ahead.
I agree with you, but I think that ain't nothing perfect. And that's one of the problems we got in this particular day and age. Don't take it the wrong way. You know, because I think your standards are higher. When you raise your standards, you change your life. Okay? So I'm with you. Yeah, I would say
I
as
just
a
don't
friend,
like the things
I would want
that
you to
I
raise
used
your
to
standards
like.
as a friend.
You understand what I'm saying?
But I don't want you to be all out, ass out lonely because you upset about titty pics. And she's upset about this. If you heard what she said, you heard it. She was more upset about his sloppiness than him cheating. She was more upset about
That's what I heard.
his decisions
I heard
than his cheating.
I heard what she said.
She probably
I
don't even
felt-
like his D
I
no
have
more.
felt that emotion.
She like
come on,
lifestyle. I could be assuming, but I'm based off of a statement like that. She's more content with the overall package than him. She likes him. I don't know how much she loves him. She ain't talk about love. All she said was she didn't want to leave. Should I? And I don't like his decision making. He's ignorant. He's dumb. I can see now that I have more time on my hands that he's dumb. He's ignorant.
One of the
That's what I heard.
ways to end the relationship with me is for me to start to lose respect for you. You understand what I'm saying? And if you go around doing dumb shit, I'm gonna lose respect for you.
But then here we gotta think about it too. Also take into consideration, she said, now that I can stay at home, I have more time to realize. So obviously he's providing a lifestyle that she ain't got to work.
She
Yeah.
said, now I'm
She
at the
home.
house, so I ain't in these streets, so I can't see what he's doing. Isn't that what she said?
So she
She
home.
said because
No, it remind me of, you remember when Eddie Murphy talked about when he would get him an African wife and he was paying all the bills and she was, you know, then all of a sudden women was telling her half and want to leave. It's like, yeah, I know y'all remember
So
that.
she working from home now.
It's
Yeah.
like,
I went
it's like somebody can
at
be
the-
happy and
at
other
half.
people's feelings can affect your future. She's at home chilling. All he do wrong is he's sloppy.
Out in
I know
public.
you hear that, Deb, but
He out in public.
you will say what you won't do. We know you won't. We can look at your nails and tell you ain't putting up with that shit. Okay, you ain't putting up with it.
you know what?
But she might not be as fine as you. She may not be as confident as you.
Hey, contrary to what you might believe, I have dealt with some bullshit.
That was in the past, baby.
Yeah, no.
Not
Days
dead.
are dead.
2022.
Yes.
No. But see,
They
this is the
are.
question though. The bullshit that you dealt with, were you happy while dealing with the bullshit?
No.
See, that changes it all.
That's the difference.
But there's a difference between really having a life that you want and having a life that you are tolerating or just accepting. There's a difference between those two things.
But if you happy, Deb, and whatever the bullshit may be, if overall I'm happy, I got some bullshit here, but overall I'm happy. Why would I change it? Why would I fuck it up? Okay, but you don't do this one thing.
No, ask him why would he fuck it up? And everything is good. If you have a woman that you put above and before everything, what are you doing?
Okay, question. Okay, so if his bullshit wasn't cheating, if his bullshit wasn't stepping out, if his bullshit was, hey, I'm working from home now, everything's cool. He makes, he just doesn't. He's not as affectionate as I would want him to be as affectionate. Right? He's kind of like, he's cold. I know he loves me. He'll do anything for me. He takes care of me. He takes good care of his kids. He's a good father. He's just not, he doesn't show me the affection I need. You know what I mean?
And
Do I
that's
leave?
the problem with women. We always worried about somebody else instead of what we need. And we always taking care of somebody else instead of us, when we should say, fuck you, and I'm going to do what I need. I'm going to get what I need for once. That's what women should do. But we too busy worrying about y'all and the kids and everybody else all the time. That's
But
why
if you got more than one need.
I hope she gets what she truly wants.
But
Because
see,
it
your
can't
need,
be a cheating ass husband.
but you got more than one need.
Yeah. Beside a man being faithful, there's other things that women would prefer. Being faithful is not the only qualification of a good relationship.
That's love is a possession. And again, because it's mine. It's mine. You're mine. I should not have to share you with nothing and no one else. You're mine. And if I ever think I have to share you, it's over.
I'm your woman. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
We together.
Absolutely.
You sound a little. You said that was a little aggressive. He said,
I like O'Gard's milk duds.
We are together.
And I want to chew on it a little bit.
You want to chew on
the little soft caramel part. Okay?
Right.
That's why I'm single.
You okay with that?
Listen, here's the thing. If my other needs are met and it outweigh that, I may not be okay with it, but I ain't gonna leave you. If you want to in this month and we get ready to close on this 16
I'm cheating with Ovon and you're not gonna leave me.
Listen, hear me out. Listen, we got other business in place, right? We happy, we surviving, we making other business. We getting ready to close on a 16-unit apartment building. Your credit score 800, right? We got. Why would I fuck that up? Why would I mess that up?
I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm not happy. I might not be happy. No, I might not be happy with it.
No, I don't want it.
You're a badass.
I don't
you don't
want
play.
You not
I
gonna
might not be
mess
happy
up
with
my
it.
pH balance. You not gonna bring them spirits up in my shit. You not gonna bring them soul ties and all that other stuff up in my house. No.
Not gonna happen.
No.
You got my respect,
No. I don't
but
want
he
that.
don't have her respect.
I've been cheated
And that's
on.
why she.
I've
That's
been
what she
cheated
upset
on.
about.
I cheated. At this point in my life, I just can't.
Deal with
That's
it.
not what I want. So
Yeah.
I
We
don't
cheat
want to have
every
to
day.
accept that from my man.
We cheat on our partners more than we realize. The problem is we only equate cheating with another individual. When you do something, you know she like, okay, I might be okay. She say, okay, you pre-diabetic, you shouldn't have that Snickers bar. And guess what? When she not with me, I go right to the store, grab that Snickers bars and 2 packs of M&Ms, and I fuck it up in the car before I go in the crib. I'm cheating. Cause I'm doing some. I'm doing
behind her back. Cheating just means
some shit
you're
that I
doing
wouldn't
that
do
shit
in front of
behind
her.
their back.
Right.
I agree.
So we cheat all the time. We do. We cheat all the time. But when we confuse that possession,
if you're okay, if you're married to a man and you are okay with him running around, but he still pays the bills and he's a provider, then that's okay. If you really in your heart are not, then I think you should do what makes you happy.
But okay,
but I know that's easier said. But see, I've walked away from everything.
But you don't play.
I have, and I came, and I had to stay somewhere I didn't want to get back on my feet. But because I did what was right for me, I got back more than what I even had. So you know what I'm saying? That. So I mean,
but I think your character is different than hers. I like what you're saying. I respect. But if we're really being true to this project, this one question, this is not about how. Because I give you a situation. Oh, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, you got a girl. This is the finest bitch you've ever met. Okay, body on fleek. She's not the smartest thing, but man, even whatever she cook, you'll eat it because she's so fine.
Right.
Yeah.
She's not a cheater. You trust her. And you got somebody else that maybe a baby mama, somebody that really seem to love you, whatever. You got to make a choice between the two. How many men would stay with that fine motherfucker no matter what? If she's not cheating, not doing nothing, they'll stay with her because she supplies a need that the other woman just don't meet.
That's it.
It's something about, it's a gratification they get from being with her, watching TV with her. They watching TV, they look at it and be like, damn.
That's mine.
You know what I'm saying? Every time she get up and go to the restroom, they be looking like, how did I get her?
That part.
That's something that they get. This ain't got nothing to do with finances. This ain't got nothing to do with ego. This got to do with, man, this woman right here. Woo, this is the one. She may not even be a good conversationalist. They just know. I ain't letting her go.
Bag of fucking rocks.
I'm not letting her go.
Have any of y'all ever been with that type of woman? In your mind, you were like, I cannot believe. And what happened? Where is she now? Where's she at?
She gone. The divorce. Bye-bye. It's over with. But
it was good while it lasted.
Yes, it was.
Did you cheat on it, Kirk?
No. I did.
Why did the relationship dissolve?
It was her.
She changed her mind?
Yeah, and she got every right to change her mind. Every woman does. One of the things I learned, and if it was a moment for something I had to grow into, is just when I had to accept that sometimes shit doesn't go the way you want it. And you have to be big enough to allow another person to live their life. Let them go. And but this goes back to something Ty said. I don't own that person. That person don't own me. My biggest growth was when I realized I don't own another person and they don't own me. Man, you talking about being free and being able to live? Now I'm happy. I'm happier being free than I would be trying to control another person. But you can't control another person. That's miserable.
My OG told this. One of my old heads told me this, and I'll be remiss if I took credit for it. He said, "Youngin," he said, "Let me tell you, sis. Let me tell you this, right? The moment you say that's my pussy, you fucked up. You fucked up. It's never yours. It will never be yours. That's always hers, and she will always do with it with what she wants, to whom she wants, when she wants. The moment you say that's mine, right? He said, you know, you gotta understand that. Like it's never yours. And that's what happens. We get with a woman, we love a woman, and we think we possess, oh, that's mine, that's my shit right there. No, it ain't yours, partner. And as soon as you thought that, you fucked up right there.
It was your turn. It was your turn.
I'm curious to know if anybody in the chat would be okay in the scenario if their spouse was cheating with other women. Would you just not want to know? Is it okay for them to do this as long as you don't find out? Who's okay with it? Are any of y'all okay with it?
I'm not okay.
I'm okay with it.
Don't nobody that I know
yes or no
want to be with a cheat.
Yes
on
or
purpose.
no? If you're in a relationship,
no.
You ain't never okay with it. You ain't never okay with it.
No.
But okay,
sometimes.
But if your partner started to cheat, would you just accept it? If you knew good and well they weren't going to stop, would you accept it?
Depends on the circumstances.
I knew.
I did.
I knew.
I did.
Okay, peanut butter. So you're
did.
saying you were in a relationship and you knew your spouse was cheating. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How did you feel about it?
How you feel about it and what you do, two totally different things. Because I'm a mother of four. So I had to make a decision. They were little kids, you know, so I had to make a decision. What's best for my kids at this moment in time? And she has 3 kids. So she had to think about it. Oh crap. I really don't want to take their dad away from them, but am I really capable? See, she's not hurt. She's embarrassed. That's what the big thing is. She's embarrassed.
We said that.
If he was keeping it tucked under and quiet, that's why she keeps saying that he's stupid. Because
ignorant.
He's gonna wind up in a space. Now, ignorant is not knowing. He's stupid because he know better. Ignorant is not knowing that he fucking up better. But this motherfucker know he fucking up. So he's stupid. She said it right. Mm-hmm. He's stupid. Now, I'm not saying leave. I'm not saying stay. I'm not saying either of those. Each case is different. So she did what she felt was right for her situation. Now, on my side, I had to break the cycle. Because if you think about it, she's in a cycle. Her dad did it to her mom. Now she's letting it happen to her. But at some point, what do you say?
And you're going to wait for
and break the cycle.
Too.
So
it's hard being women.
No.
Y'all got so many responsibilities.
Because I promise you, let me tell you something. Hold on, Kirk. Let me say this because I need you to understand this, Deb. I heard everything you were saying. Listen to me. I promise you that all them people are not going to be yours. I'm you why. Because those kids have heard them cry. These kids have seen what their mama went through emotionally. Even though they might not see, she might not know they know, but they know. Kids know. And there's going to come a day when they're going to say something to their mom. Okay? So all of them might not be cheaters because they don't want to send a significant other through that shit.
Like I said, I shouldn't even let that come out of my mouth.
You understand?
But generational...
It's okay. It's okay. But you gotta
but
pay attention.
The realities of generational things. They repeat themselves. And so I shouldn't have said that about them babies because I don't know these people and Lord forgive me for that one. But this is how it happens.
If she leaves him, she will be breaking a generational curse because she saw how her mom stood there behind him stuck through all of that, what have you, right? So she think that was the thing for her to do. And I'm only speaking from what I see. Now, I've been in a situation where it went from the mom to the daughter. The mom found out that the stepdad was raping the daughter, and she didn't want to report it, right? And then the daughter had a kid and went through the same damn thing. Okay, when are we going to break the cycle? At what point? Not just for her, but for him too. When are we going to break the cycle? It's got to stop somewhere.
I agree with that. That's exactly why I said I just hope she has what she truly wants, because I heard what the letter said, but DJ James Dark Knight.
Yes.
Where'd he come from? What's happening?
Nothing much.
He just popped up out of nowhere, man. Like,
How are you?
I'm good.
yeah.
He's Batman.
Yeah, I thought it was the
Dark,
government.
Dark Knight.
I thought the government was
What's
back on the town. Like, what are y'all talking about?
Nothing much.
Who got the PPP money?
Yeah, 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
What?
There's quotas.
Line
We
it
got
up.
quotas here.
Man.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm
Good to
good.
see you.
Yeah.
Hey, so you wanted to chime in on the topic?
I'm dead listening.
Have you been listening?
Yes, I have.
Oh, so what you got to say?
There's a lot of stuff that could happen, but this generation of time, you could be in an open relationship or in a poly relationship if your significant other agrees to it.
True.
Good point. Good point.
But were you getting poly vibes from this letter, DJ James Dark Knight?
No.
I wasn't either.
Yeah.
I was getting hurt. I feel she's hurt. She's embarrassed. And she's losing respect for him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm staying on that track because that's exactly what I heard. I've heard this story before
Yeah.
in real life, and she is disrespected. She doesn't like his decisions. Yes, peanut butter. It is a generational curse. It all of that plays in. You and Deb are both right. I appreciate the feminine viewpoint of it, because men, we a lot of times don't see it that way. But we do we're not disagreeing though. It is true. It does affect your kids. It does affect the whole household. It is real.
But I think in
Let's
reality,
keep it a bean.
We all have to, but we all have to accept so much from y'all, you know. And it's like, why?
Is that what it is though? Is this?
Yeah, I mean, it really is. It's like, why do we have to accept that our men step out, they cheat, they have multiple girlfriends? I'm not the only one. Why do we have to accept that?
I don't think y'all have to.
That's a deeper answer.
But Deb, you can't just say our men. You can't say that.
I don't know about other men.
It's not just our men. It's just men generally. Look, listen.
I'm sensing some.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you what I know. I was the mistress. I was the one in the background watching all this shit. To tell you. But Deb, I love you, but I gotta disagree with you. Men gotta put up with shit too. They got shit that we gotta put up with. We got attitudes, the way we want shit our way. We ready. We can be spoiled.
Don't
and
go
when
that
time the month come, we use that shit for
truth.
Damn.
We not like that all the time. Masculine energy too.
That masculine energy.
It's the truth.
Men got to deal with that masculine energy.
The only reason why, listen, I'm gonna put my business in the street. I'm gonna put my business in the streets. Say it again.
No, go ahead, peanut butter.
What happened?
We can hear you.
No, we can hear you. Go ahead, Pete.
Says shit they gotta put up with, and they got shit to put up. That's not the black. It's all races. Everybody cheats. Why you think they come up with all the snap? Oh. Yeah. God. This sucks.
What you're trying to say is,
Go ahead, Kurt.
you want me to say?
What do you think she's trying to say?
Hell, I can't even. It's messing with me too.
I'm about to call Peanut Butter and put her on speaker so she could talk on my mic.
Yeah, because I want to hear what she got to say. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I can talk about it.
But hey, so you know what I mean. We deal with the masculinity of our women. You know what I mean. Now, granted, you got to understand if you want to deal with our race, right? If you want to deal with our community, we got to understand that we are dealing with the byproduct of the transatlantic slave trade. We're dealing with the byproduct of the Willie Lynch letter. We're dealing with the byproduct of Jim Crow. We're dealing with the byproduct of the introduction of welfare system into the black community, and how that took the black man out of the home. It took the father out of the home in order to provide somewhat of a stable lifestyle to these children, because there wasn't enough work or we wasn't getting fair wages to provide a lifestyle. You know what I mean? And then so you're dealing with a huge rum of a combination of things, a cocktail of a mess is what you're dealing with. So you have a black woman who's hyper independent, hyper masculine, right? And yes, we have let her down. Yes, we have been taken out of the household. Yes, we have not done our job, right? But you also dealing with a black man who has had no, within the last 3 generations, had no real significant role model of what a home body of a husband looks like or father looks like. Most of us have seen our fathers out of the home. Most of us don't know what that looks like. So it's a combination of things too as well. So it's definitely a combination.
I'm trying to.
Everything. I didn't go there. Okay.
I was trying to computer froze.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Everything you said is true, and I was thinking that too. But what I think Peanut Butter was going to is similar to what you're saying, which is somehow we took this subject and we go from talking about one letter to talking about doing all black women wrong. And I don't think that letter was about all black women. I think it was about a woman who's with a man who has side chicks, and his wife just doesn't want to be disrespected. She doesn't want to know about it. She's actually saying, hey, I'm big enough to deal with whatever, but I don't want to know about it, and I don't like his decisions. It doesn't look good. He can't. It's hard for me. I love him.
Well,
I hate to think
one of my
about
friends,
and it's sloppy. That's what I was hearing.
Nah,
She was and I think that if the question was, should she leave, which she asked, I think it's up to us to answer the question. Let's vote. Can we go from 1 to 6 on yes or no? Would you leave? Do you think she should leave? Ty?
No, I don't think she should leave.
Oh?
Not if she okay with it.
Okay, Deb can't hear me. Peanut Butter, do you think she should leave? She's frozen.
I'm sorry, I stepped away for a second. What was the question?
We were voting on the question. Should she leave?
Should she leave?
Yeah.
I ain't in that.
Why not?
I never, if you ever talk to me about your relationship, one thing that never comes out of my mouth is leave.
Okay.
Because I don't want to.
So we got 3 votes so far. Our new guest. Do you think she should leave?
No. No.
Peanut Butter, she still can't hear us, right? She's off.
Peanut Butter.
She off.
Okay.
Peanut Butter.
Everybody is on the phone.
Should she leave?
Hey.
Oh Lord, it's these children involved and they're teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
So shit. Trying to. If it was me, I'm just gonna tell you what I would do. I would tough it out until they're 18,
and then it's deuces. Because by the time they're 18, I'll be done start a whole new bank account, put my money up. So if he feel like he want to take whatever, I gotta have a plan B. Maybe he might, within the years of growing up to be 18, he might get his shit together. But if he don't, I'm gonna make sure I got a back door to run out of.
Okay, so Peanut Butter, let me ask you a question. So, would you agree that even though your spouse cheated, even though you accepted it, you would have preferred that he not cheated?
Ooh.
Would you not? Wouldn't you have preferred that he not cheat?
I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say I would have preferred not knowing. Because I can still be me and still be his loving wife. But if I know you cheated on me and you're continuing to do this is not something you just done one time and you're doing it on a continuous basis. And you're putting it out there for the world to see. You're not trying to hide it. You're not trying to cover me. If you're not trying to cover me, then I don't feel like you love me as a wife.
Yes.
Because as a husband, you're supposed to be my protector.
So really, what
is mean from people? That means from everything. You're my protector, just like I'm supposed to protect you.
So what's the real crime here? Adultery, or you being sloppy with it?
You being sloppy.
You being sloppy.
Yeah.
No, but not the act.
No.
Yeah, this is what I believe in my heart. We're human nature. If he likes to fuck and I don't, if I can't give it to him, I'm gonna expect him to go out there and do something else. But you better make sure home is good first. Just don't bring no kids and no goddamn disease. I'll buy you the motherfucking rubbers. I've done it.
You know what women always say? A lot of
cheating is a symptom, not a problem. Cheating is a symptom, not the problem.
How many? Okay, every man. Listen to the men. If you were ever in a cheating situation, a woman will say to you, I understand you cheated. It's not so bad you cheated, but you fucked that bitch in our house.
Mm-hmm.
It's not so bad that you cheated, but you did that shit with somebody that I went to school with.
Right.
It's not that you cheated. You understand what I'm saying? Women are a lot of times disrespect is one of the deeper things. I'll give you this. I don't know if we Christian. This is not a religious statement, but it's related to something we all know. When on the Sermon on the Mount, all Christ was saying was that he basically pointed out you can't keep it. You can't keep the word. He basically was saying you can't keep it. That's why it was necessary for me to die to cover you, because you can't keep it. You can't keep your word. He said, men are covenant breakers. You're going to break the covenant. You break every covenant you make. Okay? Peanut Butter saying he's normal. He's a man. People are cheating. I'm not saying it's okay to cheat, but what I am saying is it's impossible to be perfect. I've never met anybody perfect. Never. Okay? Nobody is perfect. If they're not doing one thing wrong, they do something else wrong. If they're not cheating, Ty pointed out there's so many different ways to cheat other than just side cheat. There's a lot of ways to cheat on the person that you love. She might be cheating on him. We don't even know that. We never even went there. We're just trying to answer the question of should she leave? And we all said
that's just a part of me that hopes she is. Sorry.
Huh?
But see, like Aretha said, we avoid the question. But like, listen, like Aretha said, we avoid the question. Why is he cheating? What is the problem? What is he not getting? What is he? You know what I mean? There's a problem there.
No, we're not doing that. What is he not getting?
What is he not getting?
I can't hear.
Missing something like.
Hold on, listen.
But have you communicated that at home? Whatever that is, you're not getting.
Maybe not.
Cheat because when women get married, they get comfortable. They get very comfortable.
I'm laxy daisy.
Right? Then when they get married, they get comfortable. Oh, I got him. I ain't got to do this no more. I ain't got to come down the pole for him no more. I ain't got to. That shit, he married you because of that. So when you stop doing it, he's going to go elsewhere. And I only can say that because I've experienced it. I've dealt with guys that, oh, she ain't doing this or she ain't doing that or this is missing. She don't need. Some guys spend 2 hours in my house talking just because his wife can't have a simple conversation without nagging or saying, well, you ain't doing this and I wish you would do. Well, can you just talk to him? Just see what the fuck is on his mind. A lot of marriages would be more successful if motherfuckers could talk to each other and not at each other.
Talk to me, not at me.
But I think it's easier to talk to a woman that you don't pay bills with, that you don't have but the hustle and bustle of life, then it starts to get a little bit difficult in the relationship. Yeah, it's easy. If you're a married man and you come to my house, it's easy. I done cooked you a meal. We finna go in the room. We gonna and I'm gonna rub your feet, blah blah blah, and I'm gonna send you home. But I'm not talking to you about the kids, who picking up who doing this, who doing that, who doing that's not fair. See, because but it's not fair. You cannot blame a woman for having to if she's tired because she's dealing with the kids and your ass. You know, that's not the same. Your side piece is not gonna be. I've been her too. I have been her too. So there's a difference, but there is a difference between the dynamic at home when you with the realities of life, and then you coming over to a woman's house that you don't do nothing with but loving fun things. Of course, you're gonna think she's great. You know what I mean?
Are you saying that a man should not have a vent time? That's what I'll call it, a vent time. We vent to each other.
I'm just saying that, but I'm just saying sometimes it's difficult when you're dealing with life.
Every situation, every person that I deal with in my life is different. Every male that I talk to is different in my life. One talks about his family because his wife won't listen because she's doing something different than what he sees. But she's not listening to him. She's over talking him. And he doesn't want his marriage to destroy because he truly loves her. One situation is she doesn't trust him. And maybe she got just cause. As far as I can see, I'm not seeing anything. And I know I'm a very sexual being. And he's never came at me like that. Then I got some of the motherfuckers cheat like a motherfucker. Right? But every situation is different. And I'm going to tell you something. People don't believe it, but sometimes a man needs a woman to talk to just listen. Not say a motherfucker.
Just listen. Don't say nothing. Just listen.
Yeah.
The problem is when you think you know me past respect. That's the thing. When you know me past your respect level, right? When you think you got me so pegged that I'm here, that you no longer talk with me with the respect aspect first. And now you talking at me. Now you talking to me. You saying whatever you want to say. The first thing that come to your mind. You sharp with your tongue. You're upset. You ain't even trying to buffer your anger. You ain't even trying to buffer, how you feel. Because before you would buffer that shit, you would put it in a certain way. But when a woman gets into a relationship for a certain amount of time, and she thinks she got you pegged, she begin to talk to you how she want to talk to you. She'll take a second. She'll take a second thought to say something to you a little bit nice. She say how the fuck she want to say it. In fact, she try to hurt you.
I got one time. Have you ever said this? This bitch got me fucked up.
Get that part. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. Yeah.
You know, because you know what you're thinking.
For sure.
Damn. Because I'm so nice to you.
I said it.
Because I pay the bills. Because I love your ass. Because I make your ass go. You think that I'm weak.
Fine.
So you just now talking like a simp.
But you know what?
And then,
what makes
I'm listening.
No. Go ahead, Kurt. Never mind.
Yes, I'm exaggerating enough to say this. A lot of men feel disrespected. And I think it's not just, it could be cultural. It may not be in other cultures, but I know it's in our culture where we disrespect each other. It is a definite thing in our culture where we disrespect. Women will, I'm like peanut butter being an earpiece for someone else to vent. Where people come and they tell me, I counsel people every day. And they tell me when they get a soundboard and they can say how they really feel, that's a common statement that they feel disrespected because the person male or female, but usually with us, because our women are very strong, our women tend to like talk shit. And listen, I love my women. You know that, Dale. You can roll your eyes. You know what I mean.
I'm smiling.
Okay, but the thing is, we're like, damn, what I gotta do? I don't want to do no pimp shit, no hoe shit to get your respect. Right. I don't want to have to be hard for you to respect me. I want to be able to be comfortable. And a lot of times, I don't have to tell you to shut the fuck up. I don't want to have to tell you that. Yeah,
okay, so how often? Did you say shut the fuck up? Yes, he did. How often in relationships? So let's
I'll say shut the fuck
go
up.
deeper. How often in relationships do you feel disrespected by a woman? And more,
me?
Let's just say a black woman.
Not recently. Not recently. But yes, definitely. And then, you know what? And there's a younger. You remember when you said the old head gave you some good advice?
Yes.
Old head told me the same thing. It was like it started. I used to get that sometimes. Old head put me in my place and told me how to deal with it. It didn't require telling them to shut the fuck up. When I was younger, you'd want to say, "Man, shut the fuck up." But when you get older, you learn how to realize the way we come back and say, "Look, we respect you. We
your
love
battles. Everything is not a battle."
But I don't really feel that should be a battle. As you say, you love me. We shouldn't be battling.
We shouldn't be battling.
Okay.
But when he told me, he said, listen, he said, young boy, he said, it's a poor rat with one hole. That's what he told me.
You said
it's a poor rat. It's a poor rat with one hole.
It's a poor rat.
Think about it.
One hole.
Think about it. That's what he said. That's what he said. It's a poor rat.
That's old school wisdom. When I say we were battling, I felt like we were kind of battling a little bit when we had these conversations, and we talking about something as simple as a strawberry letter, and it turns into an indictment against all black. That's war. We went to war over some shit that didn't have nothing to do with us. I ain't cheat on you. I ain't cheat on neither one of these women on the couch. But
at what point
do you stop?
When do you get what you really want?
You know, never get
what you talking about.
Why is it that you have to tolerate somebody's bad behavior? You know what
Wasn't she? But that's what Peanut Butter was saying. But we have to deal with bad behavior too. Y'all speak as though it's a one-way street, and women are the only ones that deal with bad behavior. It's not true. We're supposed to respect each other. This woman said she was, I don't know, let me be careful. What I heard and what she said, she never said she was unhappy with her relationship. She said she was unhappy with his decision making. That's where I keep getting lost. Somehow we go back to generational curses and all this other stuff, and she just don't like his decision. She mentioned
her daddy and what he did. So because of what her daddy did, maybe that's why she's cool with what her husband is doing.
No, Deb, we also gotta factor in some things. We gotta factor in the ages. We gotta factor in how long this has been going on. 21 years? She might be scared to go back into the dating world and start all over. She might be fearful of that.
Well, I wouldn't recommend
who
it.
she's dealing with. At least she knows who she's dealing with. She
I heard you, Deb.
I know he's gonna be at this house. On Wednesday, he's gonna be at this house. She might be terrified of starting over. So,
she was fine back in '92, but right now she may not be able to get a new one. Okay, you ain't even think about that.
And that's okay. There's more life than that.
Stop it! Stop saying it. You make it sound so easy. You cute. Everybody ain't like you. They can't just fall back in the gap. It ain't that easy, sweetie. Right. For everybody, we got to start thinking. You heard Peanut Butter. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Peanut Butter. When you said every situation is different.
Yes.
Respect. Every situation is different. Every person is different. We don't know what this woman look like, live like, walk like. We don't know nothing. We just know what the letter was. That's the topic, the letter. Not do we want to be cheated on? That's a no-brainer. Nobody says,
I stand on what I
really
said.
Like to be in an unfaithful relationship.
She gets what she really wants. not
what if she get what she deserves? What if this is what she deserves?
She want. She got what she want.
Yeah, she got him.
She got a husband.
She might really want her husband to stop cheating.
She got a husband. She got an active father. Look, no.
Well, if he wasn't cheating, he would be sloppy.
What I'm saying is, she got a man.
The thing is that everybody thinks it's not there. I mean, I think what's really irritating me tonight is that it's cool what he's doing. You know what I mean? Nobody's really tripping on what he's doing. It's just, and she's supposed to be okay. I'm trying to understand why we're
because she's not tripping on what he's doing.
The fact that he got home.
Hey, but no. Because what we're not gonna do is we're not gonna throw the baby out with the bathwater. We're not gonna throw the baby out with the bathwater, and that's what we do sometimes in our relationship. Particularly our black women. Sometimes we go kamikaze, and we throw the baby out with the bathwater. And you say, listen, if I can't have you, ain't nobody gonna have you. I'm burning this bitch down to the ground. We all dying. And it's not necessary.
Can I say something? Do you remember when we made the analogy about the job? That was to bring it back down to a cerebral level. When I said, like having a job that is not exactly perfect, you love your job, but you work on Friday and Saturday. You want the weekend off, or you're going to quit the job because you got to work on the weekend. Some people will say, fuck this job, I'm out. Some people will be like, man, it's a great job. I'm just going to, roll with it. I don't want to mess up everything. My pension is going to be ridiculous. I don't want to end it just because of that. I know that's not the same as a sloppy cheater, but it's similar because she was happy except his sloppy cheating. Now, I know you don't like the cheater. I don't like cheating. It broke up a marriage. But they married still together. And you know one thing you don't say? You say you don't tell people to leave, right? Okay. I'm not telling nobody to leave marriage. Terrible. It's terrible. Breakups are harder than, I understand that sometimes they work out better later, but if we took a poll on going through divorces, most people, when they think about the pain it caused their families, their children, and everything, I'm going to say it's the only thing.
Most people would say, I would have stuck it out. I would have just stuck it out.
Yeah.
I would too.
But she was happy enough with him in other areas. That goes back to what Ty said and O said earlier. Like, is she happy? Like, it depends on what's important to you. Is the only thing important to her him being sloppy, or some other thing? He must be doing some other things right because she's willing to stick it out and make this marriage work. Right. But when somebody really not happy, they feel like you, Deb, fuck this, I'm out. This over. Get out. Well, I'm done. I have to sleep. If I have to sleep somewhere uncomfortable, if I have to sleep on a park bench, I'll sleep on a park bench.
I'm sorry.
I'm not dealing with this.
What it is.
You're not going to do this to me.
You're going kamikaze, huh, Dad?
I'll start all of them, bitch. I'm so sorry.
You throwing the baby out with the bathwater.
Yeah.
Throwing the baby out with the bathwater.
Deb don't play that shit. Deb don't play that shit.
Me, I would just write it out until the end.
Till the end
Thank
of
you.
What, DJ James Dark Knight?
I would see where the person wants to go. If she wants me out of the house, then I would leave the house until she's acknowledge that she's actually calm and collective back where she wants, and then the person that was in the relationship could come back and see what she wants to do before the marriage can be broken up. If she wants to be the marriage broken up, then that's fine. But at the end of the day, there's always a saying, love cannot be broken.
Thank you.
She gonna always have
mic drop. Drop the mic.
I don't even know what to say no more.
I said, look.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
You have to look at it and say, a person will only allow what you know what I'm saying could do to them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she's shown us in her letter that she tolerates it, because if she was zero tolerance, like Deb, you done been through some shit. You could tell that, you know, when you reach a certain level that you are zero tolerance for certain shit. Because I'm the same way, where I'm a high vibrational person. I have standards. So certain shit I'm not gonna tolerate. You're not gonna treat me or handle me a certain way, or I'm gonna get in my King of Swords energy. I'm gonna cut your ass off, and I'm gonna stop fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave it be. So you know what I'm saying? So there's the tolerance level somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
It is, Joe Vaughn.
So people will tolerate whatever they, you know, want to tolerate. You know. So,
do you remember when I asked? Overall, do you remember when I said if you had this fine bitch, think about it. You will tolerate as much as you can, right? Until, like my partner said, until it ends. It don't matter what date, you gonna tolerate it until you can't. And then you're gonna be like, hey, I can't do this.
And it's an old saying. It's an old saying that my mama, she used to tell me that shit. She said, when you're tired, get tired. You see what I'm saying? So
when you're tired, get tired. That's
when you're tired, get tired. You see what I'm saying? So obviously,
when you're sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yeah.
She's tolerated it, so she's still at a tolerable level. She didn't say that, oh, I'm sick of this shit, I'm out. Because if that's how she really felt,
fuck this shit, I'm out.
She's writing a letter. So
it wouldn't be a strawberry letter. It'd be a certified letter.
What you
if
say
she
there?
really sick and tired, it'd be a certified letter. It wouldn't be no strawberry letter. Strawberry letter's entertaining.
Yeah, from family court.
Yeah,
certified letter from family court.
Because she took the time to write a letter so she could get an unbiased opinion.
She wants to talk to Tom Joyner. I mean, Steve Harvey.
In her ear.
Exactly. So she wanted. What does anybody know? What Steve Harvey's response was to this madness?
I have no idea.
Yeah, he has said. Hold on. He has said that. He has said, first of all, you still there. I can't help nobody that don't want to be helped. You still here.
Ain't that what we said in the beginning?
He said that she was happy. That's what he said. He said, if you listen closely, she said she's happy. She ain't going nowhere. What are we even talking about this?
So why she writing a letter?
Because she thinks
she wants to be on Steve Harvey.
No, she's thinking about it. That was the last question she asked.
Oh, what's the problem is the people around her are
she said he's
to
been busted several times and I've overlooked it because I don't want to break up my family. So that means she's putting the needs of her family before her own.
And she told them, and remember when she said she told her girlfriends, stop talking to me about this because I'm not leaving. She told that to her girlfriends, I'm not leaving. So you know what?
She's willing to.
She needs to talk to her mom.
Sound like Betty Wright to me.
Her mama, her daddy
clean up one.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said she needs to talk to her mom. She needs to find out from her mother. Okay, mom, how did you deal with this? Did you want to deal with it? Like, she needs to ask her mom some questions. She's asking the wrong people.
Did he
some
stop?
of us haven't been through that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, some of us haven't been through that type of situation.
I got a divorce.
We already know what the hell you would do. But
you know you ain't playing. They're about.
You're not gonna worry about what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're about it.
She got a stick of dynamite to match.
Make the wrong decision. She does not want to make the wrong decision.
So, Dad, let me ask you a question. I got a question, Dad.
Let me be clear, though. I did get a divorce. I tolerated a bunch of stuff first.
I'm just messing with you, Dad.
My question
we just need you.
Is there things in a relationship? Are there things in a relationship that can make you more happy than cheating can make you more mad?
Yes, you can also sacrifice what you really want in life, and before you even choose a divorce, just sacrifice what she wants to have love than over a divorce.
Like, you
And there's
understand?
physical
Right.
violence.
Like, is there certain things, like, you know what I mean? Is there certain things in a relationship that can make you so happy, right? That they
That
make
you
you more
overlook the
happy,
bull?
right? That
They can
that
override.
makes you more. It can override how, like, okay, if I'm happy to a 15 and this made me mad to a 10, I'm still more happy than I am mad.
You're on a positive 5 still.
I'm still on a positive 5.
Right.
No.
So
I agree. You make a lot of sense.
You do.
So does
but-
Deb.
yeah.
Deb makes a lot of sense if you're ready to blow this shit up. I'm talking about the generational curses and all that too, Deb. You are thinking, you're forward thinking, but I just think that it's a deeper thought than what she asked. Because what she asked was, she was asking, the reason I think she asked the question, one, I think she's going to be on Strawberry Letter. Two, I think the question at the end is asked because she got other people talking to her. Then she's kind of like, let me just ask somebody who answers questions like this. So she asked Steve Harvey. This motherfucker know all the answers on Family Feud, and he knows something about relationships. Okay? And he know where to get some really ugly ass suits. Other than that, I like Steve. He's funny as hell. You know, he's a good host. But she asked the question because she wanted some clarity from somebody that she felt she could trust. If she'd asked us, you would have told her, girl, leave him.
fuck him. He ain't no
You
good.
wouldn't told her. You said you would. I apologize. You did say you wouldn't tell nobody to leave. But
You
your
said
personal
I
opinion
wouldn't.
is bullshit.
Listen, because the facts
You
are,
don't
we,
understand
we
terrible
only,
about
we
what
only
we
have
do.
a letter. We don't know
It's so many questions.
everything that they've been through. That's why I said I would not tell her to leave, because
That's why.
I don't
So many
know,
questions.
you know, I don't know the everything. You know what I
It's
mean?
a
So
lot
I'm
of
not gonna
questions.
say don't leave. But
Me
I'm
neither.
gonna say it again. I hope she gets what she really wants.
But the question, if the question is a yes or no question, which was, should I leave? My answer was no. His answer was no. His was no. His was no. You even said no.
What should she
I
do?
haven't named
then?
now.
What should
No,
she
she
do?
asked the question, not what should she do. She said yes or no.
Okay.
Yes
okay.
or no.
Okay. So check this out. So say he's just gonna continue cheating for the rest of until they die. But what if he cleans it up? All is well.
In
I don't know,
her
my
world,
God.
in
In
her
her world,
world,
she want him to. She said she
from
want
what
him to
she
tighten up
said-
his game. That's what
from
she
what
said.
she,
Okay.
that's basically what she
If
was
he
saying
tighten-
to me
if
in a
he tighten
nutshell.
up his game, all is well.
That's what it sounded like to
In
me
her- in her
in
world.
a nutshell.
Now,
If we had to
what you
summarize,
saying is,
if we had to summarize,
You know what this mean, Dale? You know what this mean? That mean I don't think so.
Then. Okay. I mean, if that's
Because you don't
You like
think
it, I
so.
love it.
I don't think so, but that's the question was, should I leave? If you happy, if you had an 8 out of 10, and the reason you got a 2 is because he's dumb, stay. Because she can leave him and end up with a 2. They'd be whooping their ass. Be whooping their ass. Bitch, I'm hungry. I don't want to watch Family Feud.
I'm home.
Come on now.
I don't even like Steve
I'm
Harvey.
just saying, it could be a whole lot of other things. And
I
we don't
can't
know.
tell.
And I don't. You don't know what people's relationships are like. Not you, Deb. I'm not picking on you. I'm just
No, I don't
saying
think so.
because we all on the same page. We even agree with you about doing right. None of us want to be cheated on, right?
Yeah.
But
don't.
this ain't us being cheated on.
I don't
This
wanna
ain't
share
us being
mine.
cheated on.
I'm a
Yeah.
selfish
Huh?
person. I'm
I
selfish
ain't selfish.
and possessive.
But it's not.
Are you
even though this
selfish to your? But see, here's the question, though. Here's the question: Are you selfish to your own self, though? Are you so
Good
selfish
question.
that you'll deny yourself?
That is a good question.
What do you
Mm.
mean?
Oh, that's a hard one.
Huh?
What do you mean?
What I'm meaning, you ever see it? You ever see a kid? You ever see a kid, right? That the kid would eat all the candy and make himself sick than just give a couple pieces of it away because it's his.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
He could give up.
I'd rather eat all of this shit and make me sick because it's mine than just share a couple pieces when I know I was full anyway.
The selfish, greedy motherfucker.
Are we so selfish that we deny our own self? Because your wants and your desires.
You deny your own self?
Yes.
You can be too selfish. You can be so selfish that you deny yourself because you're so tunnel vision, so fixed on, I gotta have this, or this is mine, or this is only me, this only belongs to me, that you would deny your own self other happiness.
You belong.
He talking about cutting off your nose. Cutting off your nose, spite your face. I got all my bills paid. Wait, I got all my bills paid. My student loan getting paid. I got somebody who never forget my birthday, never forget Valentine's, that always do for my kids, that always say good things to my mama, do all these things right. But he got a chick he fuck with at work that be sending them titty pics. I know he fucked with her before, but it ain't really that big a deal. It's just I called him. I wish I hadn't called him. If I hadn't called him, I wouldn't even be mad. I don't give a fuck about them titties. I got big titties too. It's just somebody at work. She really ain't that upset. But our personal stuff that we've been through has had such an impact on us. When we hear people going through that shit, we be thinking like, man, fuck that.
I think that's what Love was trying to say at the beginning is that what are our responses based on? You understand?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we are going to respond different based on our past and what we've been through. But
absolutely,
I'll say this. I'm just at a point in my life where I'm not sacrificing myself, my wants, my needs, what I truly want for someone else. If we are not on the same page, before he married her, he should have said, I'm going to cheat. There's people aren't honest. If you don't have that in you to be monogamous, then don't do it. You know, people play games.
What if one of your wants sacrificed another one?
Yeah.
I'm willing to sacrifice your mood. I may be even willing to sacrifice your finances. I'm willing to sacrifice a lot of things. I do not want to have to sacrifice if you being in the bed with another human being. Don't want to do that. I can deal with the other stuff that I don't want to deal with.
Okay.
And that's fine if that's what someone
Who agrees with her? I agree with her. I agree with her.
For me.
Nobody wants that.
I don't want
but that's for me. That's for me.
That's why I'm going to
and
say
what
I'm single, ready to
because
mingle.
I don't know this lady is if she really just doesn't want her husband to cheat. That's what I pray that she gets. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because you can if you read it, you can read it. He's been busted several times.
Yeah.
I've overlooked it.
He's sloppy.
I've overlooked it because I don't want to break up my happy home. That means I'm not happy, but I don't like what he's doing, but I'm overlooking it because I don't want to disrupt my children's lives. That's what I do.
No, but I get that so what I get is that I am happy. My home is happy. If my kid's happy, I'm happy. My situation is happy. I just got something over here that doesn't make me happy. I have
more time to see how ignorant my husband really is. He is a cheater and a very bad one.
Okay,
he
so
don't
again,
like this.
Okay, but again, she don't like this, but she loves everything else.
That would be for her to end it because of that would be to cut her nose off to spite her face. Fuck everything because of the one thing. And that's something that you say you would be willing to do. And what we're putting on the table, I don't know why we can't get over this hurdle, but it's your ass. You just ain't gonna let that one go. It's you. And you know what we're saying, so you playing with us at this point because you know this woman. You heard everything just like we did. That woman.
No, I heard more than what y'all did.
You heard the same thing we heard.
Mm-mm.
You felt you had that was that women intuition that you got a special message.
This is a trigger for dad. This a trigger for dad. This a trigger for dad. He all got it though. This a trigger for dad. This is. Deb, you fired up on this topic. Pew pew pew.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
And knock me off the phone.
So, Kurt, we said this a trigger.
No,
for dad.
what's the trigger for me is tolerating behavior from another person that you really don't want. That's what's triggering for me, and that's what I feel from this letter. And yes, that is probably one of my responses based that it not maybe it is my response based on my experience. I don't really think she wants this life. Is all I'm saying, and I hate that she has to tolerate this because she wants to. She wants her family to be good.
Because who
She's
wants to be
sacrificing
cheated on?
herself so that her family is good.
Yes, who
I
wants
don't
to
like
be
that.
cheated
I'm
on?
so glad you are not dear Abby because you have a whole lot of houses fucked up.
Okay.
No, I would not.
I muted my mic.
I was.
No, I did.
Are you back?
For you. I brought you back.
I'm sorry.
You back, Kurt?
Go figure.
I'm back.
You were the
Yeah, you good.
trigger.
Welcome back.
Is it over?
No.
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 I agree, man. I agree with everybody. I think we just about done. But like I said, nobody wants to be cheated on. Nobody wants to be cheated on. Nobody openly wants to be cheated on. But when you develop a life, with someone and you develop a family, a habit, a house, a home, a career, a job, a business, right? There's certain other things in that whole retrospect before the cheating happened that made you happy, that made you want to be there in the first place. And then this one thing rears its ugly head. And granted, nobody wants to go through it, but is it enough for you to sacrifice everything? And ultimately, we got to be able to live with that decision.
And sometimes you can leave your unhappy life, and it may not be easy, but one day you'll look up and you'll have more than you ever had. And there is nothing better than peace of fucking mind. And I don't care what anybody has to say about that. So.
Because
you can't buy that. Y'all know me. I want all the things money can't buy. I do not care, because as sure as her friends and family know that man is cheating, one day them babies gonna know. And somebody gonna have to do some explaining, or you might just sweep it up under the rug for another generation.
Right.
All right. Well, look, that's getting ready to bring us to the end of our show. But before we go, I want everybody to drop their golden nuggets for the, you know what I mean? Drop whatever you. This brought up a lot of things. This brought up a lot of shit, right? And from our lives, from our experiences, and things that we've been through. So, based off of everything that was talked about today, if you could let somebody know something that may be going through this or could be going through it and they don't know yet, right? What would it be? Peanut Butter, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. My nugget for tonight is this. You know how much you can handle. If it's getting to the point it's too much, walk away. That's it.
When your tide get tired.
When your tide get tired.
Nah, for real.
Hey, you want to go next,
Man, what I just said, when your tide get tired, man, don't, do what makes you happy at the end of the day. Because if you with me, I feel like if you are not doing what truly makes you happy, you are not being authentic with yourself. Just period. Right. You see what I'm saying? So if you're operating in a space, or you saying something that you really don't want to say, or you in a situation that you really don't want to be in, you're not being true to yourself to begin with. So be true to yourself and do what makes you happy.
To thine own self.
Okay. That
Be
part.
true. You did.
Our guest for the night, DJ James Dark Knight, is something you want to say, real quick?
Not really, but I'll say one good thing towards this. Always think about the significant one as a chess piece. Always think about how they want to be set as. If you're the king and you have the queen, always make sure the queen is protected no matter what.
Okay then.
That part.
Okay then.
DJ James Dark Knight. Yes, Lord. Yes.
Not
Yes.
checkers. Not checkers.
Always protect the queen.
We playing chess. Okay.
Let's get Kurt back in. Let's get Kurt in real quick so Kurt can say his piece.
Okay.
Kurt,
Damn,
go
I
ahead,
missed
drop-
something. I know it.
Man, the golden nugget.
All right,
Hit me,
Kurt,
y'all. What did I miss?
DJ James Dark Knight said if you the king and you got the queen, then you always need to make sure the queen protected, baby, at all
He
costs.
said, handle it like chess, baby.
Not
Take
checkers.
your queen.
We playing chess, not checkers.
That's right.
Mhm.
So all right, Kirk. So what would be your thing for today? What would be your thing to help somebody going through this, or if they go through it in the near future? What would be your nugget?
Even though she asked that question, and I wouldn't tell her to leave, because I feel different personally, and I don't want to tell somebody to do what I would do because she ain't been where I've been. She ain't seen what I've seen. She's not me. So I wouldn't tell anybody to leave, but I would definitely encourage a conversation with her husband about her needs. Because I could not personally, this is something I can say, I don't want to be in a relationship with someone, like Deb said, where I'm in completely out of source, out of pocket, where I'm not getting what I got in the relationship to get. Even though he's got 8 out of 10 things checked, those last 2 things might be bigger than the other 8. So I just think I do think it's shitty to cheat. We'll say that so we don't think that I'm saying it's okay to cheat. But that's not my relationship. My takeaway is to always be true to yourself. Deb, you are true to yourself. And he's being true to himself, I guess. We don't know his side. I don't know what he's getting out of the relationship. I don't know. I just know that it's not my business. But it was fun being nosy for 2 hours.
Right. It ain't my business.
It ain't my business.
What I would say is this. Proverbs 18:22 says when a man who finds a wife finds a good thing.
Finds a good thing.
And obtains favor from the Lord, right?
Right.
But if you fast forward that to just 2 more verses down, verse 24, he says, a man of many companions may come to ruin. Right? So you need to be mindful when you find that wife that you don't need many friends outside of that wife. Right? In fact, she should be your best friend. She should be your best friend, because too many companions, a man may come to ruin. He said may come to ruin. That's too much. That's too much being pulled in different directions, right? So when you got that woman by your side that's willing to ride with you, and even in her love for you, she's willing to accept your flaws, willing to accept your shortcomings. Listen, you do not know how strong you are until you're broken. There's no way you can know how strong you are until you're broken. If there's anybody that works out, right, you know that when you do your max on the bench, you don't know how strong you are until that's the rep that you can't get up. Until you reach 1 pound over your limit, that's how you know what you really can lift. Because outside of that, you have a false sense of security because you think you're so strong, but you really don't know how far you really can go. So I say all that to say is hold on to her. Hold on to him. There's going to be shortcomings. There's going to be flaws. There's going to be some mishaps. But you have to be broken. Your relationship has to be broken sometimes in order to find out how strong it really is. So embrace it. Don't run away from it because it breaks. Just get ready for the next level of it.
Well said.
Well said.
So
Deb,
yeah. So
Deb, we got to get Deb.
come on,
Yeah.
come on, Dad.
Come on, Deb.
Okay, I'll make it quick because I know we're running out of time. Yes, I did probably behave tonight, based on some triggers.
We still love you.
Yeah,
However, as a woman who has sacrificed herself and her happiness many, many times, more times than I want to count, I just, there's more to life, and to seek, and I constantly say, happiness is within. Okay, so if you're with somebody and they're not feeding you, do what's best for you. And I'll stop right there.
It's peanut butter jelly time.
Hey, well, that's our show for tonight. That's our show for tonight. It has been a blast. It's been a pleasure being here with my family. For anybody that's in the chat that has been here tonight, man, we appreciate you guys. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for participating. DJ James Dark Knight is in the building. We thank you for coming back through again. It's always a pleasure to have you, man. And hey, we look forward to seeing y'all again on Sunday when we have our open conversation on Sunday. Be there or be square. It's always a blast. It's always a good time with the Passion Project. So until then, we'll holler at y'all. Be safe, be blessed, and be highly favored.
Peace.
Over and out.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
All right.